Hey everyone, and welcome to my review for seasons 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian. So season 1 came out right when Disney Plus was launched. A lot of people were very upset with the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. I'll go into that depth later because I do plan to do that in the future. But this came out of nowhere. And a lot of people were thinking, like, well, what is this? But it was created by Jon Favreau, who I like quite a bit. I don't like Elf. I don't. Sorry. I really like Zathura. He kicked off the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Iron Man. So yeah, I was like, all right, let's see what he does with Star Wars. And boy, did he do an amazing job. Season 1, it's a premise that is something where it's like a lot of people wanted to explore with. The Mandalore. Because we've only seen a couple of them in the Star Wars movies. But outside of that, because I haven't seen Clone Wars, I haven't seen Rebels, I haven't seen Bad Batch. Again, sorry. But I have seen all the Star Wars movies. Even the holiday special. This was just, my expectations were very low because I didn't know what this was. And boy, was this a great show. This has a Mandalorian who basically it's set after the events of between 6 and 7, and it basically this Mandalorian is basically a freelancer. He's just doing this for money. You know, he's a contractor. He's kind of like Bob Odenkirk and Nobody, the last person you want to see at your door. But he then, on a mission, he then finds one of the most adorable babies I've ever seen in any movie or TV show, and was instantly done to make money, little baby Yoda. I remember seeing everyone's reaction after the first episode. Everyone was just like, I watched this with my family, and when that happened, my family were just immediately like it was like more cute than a puppy. So it was, and very unexpected, because we were like, let's see what they do with another Yoda. And so then a lot of theories were going around, like, is this actually Yoda? And it's like, no, because this takes place between 6 and 7 when Yoda is dead. But it's his species. So we'll see what they do. And now it becomes a basically take care of the child and get him where he needs to go, while also trying to stop people from coming after him, and also still trying to make a living out of freelance work. But this show took me completely by surprise on how good it was. It was, very, very, the action was great. The characters were great. I was surprised to see a lot of people in this that I wasn't expecting to see. So, yeah, I really dug this, and I love how Baby Yoda is basically like keeps poking Mando with a stick, like, I want this, like an actual baby. It's just that chemistry works so well, which is one of the reasons why the show works as well as it does. Um, and also why The Mandalorian is taking over Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, because apparently nobody liked the sequel trilogy, so they're changing it to Mandalorian. Um, but with the success of this season, it immediately got greenlit. I hate notifications. Um, but it immediately got picked up for season 2. Season 2, it wasn't as good as season 1. But then when it got to the end, it was immediately amazing. They bring characters from the Clone Wars series, and apparently also what I read, the Rebel series, into this. And I'm like, I know some of them, but I just haven't seen the shows. But I think what they did was really well done. Yeah, when the finale of season 2 happened, it was so unbelievable. I watched all this series, all season 1 and season 2, and then Book of Boba Fett, which you can find on my channel. With my family, who some of them are huge Star Wars freaks, and when it was the final battle between Mando and Moff Gideon, and then everyone else is there, and they're like, "Huh, we see an X-wing coming in," and one of my family members literally just lost it. They're like, "I know exactly who that is," and I was just like, "I think I know who that is too," and then we see who it is. It is a de-aged Luke Skywalker. And that moment where he said, "I'll take Baby Yoda, now Grogu, off your hands," and just that moment where Grogu wants to see Mando's face is just one of the most amazingly sad moments in Star Wars. Because it was done so well. And another thing too is that it was like, is this going to be the end of what we see between Mando and Grogu? Spoiler alert, no. Which I like, because their chemistry helped made the show to what it is. It wouldn't be as good as their chemistry between each other. So it would have been very sad and a little bit challenging to not ignore that. So I'm very, very happy that after watching Book of Boba Fett, that's not the case. They and even like with the Boba Fett show with season 1, it was kind of like Mandalorian 2.5. It was setting up season 3, which we'll see in Christmas. But yeah, season 2 was not as good as season 1, but was great nonetheless. I give season 1 an amazing and season 2 a great. So I really, really enjoyed this show, and I'm not gonna say it's the best thing since the original trilogy. I'm not gonna say that. Because hate me or not, I liked most of the sequel trilogy. But I'll make a series review of Star Wars later on in the future. But for right now, Mandalorian is great. I can't wait for season 3. And yeah, great show. So that's my review for season 1 and 2, The Mandalorian. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what other movies and TV shows you want me to check out, and I'll see you next time.